Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at BTC. We've had this impulsive push to the upside here and we're going to be discussing what we think this is and what structure this is playing out as. So before we jump into that though, I'd just like to say thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video and leave us some feedback down in the comment section down below. Okay, so like I said, we've had this move to the upside here, and there is CPI today, so there's going to be a bit of volatility, and I just want to urge everyone who is potentially in any trades or is going to be looked to be trading to use good risk management. We don't want to see anyone get burnt. Okay, let's jump into it. So we were talking about the potential of having this this as a move to the downside with a wave 2, looking to target out this box zone here. We have come higher than that. We haven't invalidated yet. It is possible we still look to invalidate, but until we actually cross this 18387, technically speaking, it's not invalidated. We wouldn't really expect to see a wave 2 come this deep, though it is still possible for it to play out. So we'll have to see how this reacts. If we cross this 387, then effectively we invalidate the potential of breaking down from here, and there is a count which is indicating that we actually might look to push up and actually retest this trend line, this channel line that we have here. So we need to be open to both ideas within this move. So if we just turn this off, what we'd be looking for within that is effectively we'd be looking for a breakout here, and we were talking about this yesterday, that if we moved up past this 17759 zone, that we could actually be looking for some continuation here within this third wave. So this is possible at the moment, and we're going to be tracking it to see whether we get the correct wave structure here. So within this, basically, there's a couple of ways of counting this. So we can count this as 3 into this high point here, 4 and 5. In which case we could look at this as a third and a fourth again, and then we'd be looking at this potentially as a fifth wave move to the upside. So if we look at this substructure here, we can argue that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that could be a completed move. If that's the case, then effectively what we could be looking at is we could be within this this wave 3. Well, this wave 3 could be completed there. And then what we'd be looking for is that retracement. That retracement would be looking to potentially move us down towards this 382 to this 50% zone at a maximum. That's sort of the area I'd be looking for, somewhere around this 382. So it is possible that we could look for this fourth wave retracement from here, and we get that deeper retracement, and then we look to push to the upside. So this, I'm going to just mark this up with this box here. Until we get some wave structure, we'll have to keep this quite broad, this range, because we don't really know exactly where it is. This is just a typical fib area we could look to land in. It is possible to have a shorter retracement if the wave 3 is really long, but I would really want to see it come at least to sort of this 236 zone. And what we'd be looking for is basically this move into here. If it becomes something like a zigzag, then this 50% becomes more likely. If it's a more complex correction, then we could be looking for a third wave, which would a fourth wave, which might come out towards this 382 or 236. Like I said, that's sort of the sweet spot that I'd be looking for that. Then we'd be looking for that move to the upside if that is the case, and we would be looking to potentially move up here towards this zone here of this 18907 to this 18583. That could be an area we look to target out with a fifth wave. So that would then indicate a completed move in this as a 5-wave move. It would also retest this top channel line. So this is something that we could see play out. Within this move, what we could also see is that there is some further extension within these waves, and that maybe we aren't actually completed. And what we have here is that this third wave is actually up here, and we still have a smaller fifth wave to come to the upside here. So this would then be looking at this structure slightly different. This would be looking at this. I'm just going to move the waves and then we'll go over it. So this would be looking at the potential of having an extension within this wave, where we have this as a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. this is a fourth, and then this could be a fifth wave extension here. And effectively what we'd be looking for then is the potential that this is a wave 3. We're looking for that wave 4 retracement to the downside, and then we're going to look for that fifth wave to the upside. So looking at this structure, effectively what we would be looking at is from this low point up into this high point. That 382 would take us pretty much into that same zone that we're talking about. It's a little bit higher. The 50% here is the 17,513, and the 382 is the 17,716. So we've got this little zone here that I'd be looking out for. Much the same, we'd be looking for a minimum sort of this 236 is what I'd be looking for. It's possible we could look for something like a move down into this 236, a move up into this 146, and then a move down into the 382, and then look for that push to the upside. So the target zone for this, if it moved down to this 382, would effectively be up here. I'm going to just draw this on here. So this would be this box here to the left, and this would effectively be between that 1814 to that 18584, so 548. So this zone here would then, if we have this in this count rather, what we'd be looking for is the fact that we would actually be still within this wide third wave, and we'd still have an additional fourth and fifth to come. So once we get a bit more clarity here, we can say whether we are within this 5-wave structure. The thing is, within this, what we would have to see is we'd have to see confirmation by finding this 4th wave move in here. Like I said before, there is a way of actually of counting this correctively, and until we cross this 18,387, we need to still be on the lookout for the potential of breaking down. Once we break above that, then obviously we can still look to break down, but the structure would be confirmed that we are not in a 5-wave move from this high point, and in fact that we are rather in a corrective structure in this ABC, and then we would be looking for the potential to start to break down from there. With that said and done, we would basically be looking for whether we have this 4th wave playing out or we have this additional 4th wave playing out. We need to just give it a bit of time, check how these structures react in these support zones, and then see how they move to the upside. So this, with this count, basically what we'd be looking for is that little bit more extension to the upside before breaking down, though the other move is still looking for that potential breakdown from this current high. But moving back above here and moving past this 18,387 would actually invalidate it. This candle here went up to 18,292, so it didn't quite cross it. So it's not invalidated the structure yet, so we just got to be careful. Okay, I'm going to leave the video there. I hope everyone found it useful. If you did, please hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and leave us some feedback down in the comment section below. Also, in the description, you'll find a link to Discord. Why not come have a chat with us? It's free to join. Once you're in the general chat area, just mention a member of staff. We'll be happy to help you out. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see each other in the next video. Take care out there.